Yeah, like the way they are getting stricter on music to where really the rules it's similar to like YouTube, but Google their automatic bots are a lot better at detecting it, and basically it's automatic there. Twitch, they've actually stated they're getting a little more strict on it because the way they handle it is it only flags it if basically it detects like something copyrighted, of course, but it'll just mute it. However, more and more companies are taking note since Twitch is it's I know it's popular, but it's getting more popular outside of just games, kind of like YouTube. So basically, they have started issuing, I forget what it is, like DMCA takedowns and stuff to some people, and going a little bit past muting people in some instances. Me personally, like, I don't want to play music on my stream. I'd rather you guys just pick what you like to. Like, yes, I could definitely do a lot of things with music and it could add some stuff to it. I'm not denying that. But I just don't feel like dealing with the hassle. Because I would do something like you guys could request songs and stuff. Definitely ones that I kind of pick from a list, but yeah. Well, I know what you're saying, Graham. If they go the route of what Google slash YouTube has had to go, the problem with that is, yes, things aren't copyrightable. However, you can look it up. So one big problem on YouTube, I've had it happen with just World of Tanks videos and other game videos, to where even if you have permission to stream certain music, or just make videos, or even if it's stuff that isn't even copyrighted, companies will still technically claim it and issue basically like a not a strike against your account, but basically they issue a copyright claim on your account. Like, again, this is YouTube, not Twitch, but Twitch seems to be going a little bit more towards how they do it, to where basically if that happens on YouTube, it doesn't pull your video down, but you lose all monetization. And also, you basically have to prove that it's not copyrighted, or you have permission. And even after that fact, someone else could just go and reclaim it again, and or just do it to your next video, to where certain, like, people post about it a lot. Honestly, I like Sony as a company, but they're kind of guilty of this, to where they will actually, because they're very big in music, they'll actually do that to basically, not to say beat down like smaller people, but or shake down, but it's such a long process and it wastes your time that they'll more or less do it just to mess with you and hope that you kind of get demotivated and or unmotivated and basically stop posting stuff on there. But yeah, I've gotten it a few times, and like, luckily, even though up until just this past stream I haven't been a community contributor, I have had since basically late 2011, like, written permission from Wargaming, like for my website, videos, stuff like that, to where it came from EU, honestly. But basically that's helped me out a lot, since every single claim I've ever gotten on YouTube, I just basically attach that and it kind of poof goes away. IS-7, so part of the problem with the IS-7, the gun. Like, the gun, it's okay, but it kind of stinks, for lack of better words. Where I'm having to throw a hefty amount of APCR here. And E100 moving up. Oh, I shot too high there. But yeah, like, I still get one here or there, and I don't know. I just don't know why. Like, I hope if Twitch ever does something more so than what they currently do, like mute people, like the parts of the streams with the music in violation. I hope they don't do it like YouTube, and I hope there's a penalty for people doing false claims, because, you know, it's infuriating that people do it even though they know that they don't have a leg to stand on. So I thought I could get over here, but hindsight this Progetto can shoot me. I saw that at a corner of my eye, and somehow I just ricocheted off of him. But so far, you know, a pretty good all-around battle. We're technically up. It's just our little area here. Like, numbers-wise, we're pretty close, but we're a little bit... You know, we're a little bit of a disadvantage as far as being able to do stuff here. Especially because I'm about to do something a little out of the box. Or not out of the box, but basically I'm going to push up here. Again, leaning on APCR, but with these two tanks, with AP, I pretty much know I'm not going to pen them, since they're actually angling and stuff right. This guy, though, you know, the E100, luckily I tracked him, and he was in a bad spot to all those people across the way. Well, the IS-7... Honestly, its gun, it was kind of gimped because, you know, it's one of the, basically the first tier 10 with the mouse, and then later it was the T30 heavy getting added in and the E5 replacing it. It's kind of gimped in a way because the tank does have good armor. For as much as people knock on it, the armor's pretty good on the thing. It just has that lower glacis that's annoying. But honestly, pretty awesome match here, to where... Like, using APCR in this, like, I don't feel bad using it because it does have a lot of downsides with the gun as far as accuracy, overall DPM, and basically penetration. So, you know, it's a solid tank, which is why I picked this, because I've had a lot of bad matches recently. It usually gets me out of my funk because the main counter to the IS-7, at least for when I play it, I keep an eye out for. Tier 10 TDs, case in point, premium rounds, like I found out in the T110E3, they shred you no matter what tank you're in. So basically, I try to avoid like confronting them like head on, at least super early, to where they can take a lot of damage off of me easy. And otherwise, you have pretty good matches. So. Alright, where is he pointing? He's pointing left. Because if he was pointing that way, of course I'd ping over that way. I can't pen him right now. I'm just hoping he can't shoot through that truck. Some people, you know, if they can't see you, technically they won't shoot you. Awesome. Didn't get the assist damage at the end, but finished with over 4,000 damage, assist, and block damage across the board. Over 5,000 assists, so I'll take that. Pretty nice fight. But again, the IS-7 is an awesome tank. It's just, you don't always see people praise it because it's not the newest thing out there. But, you know, if you mix a bit of APCR into it, that battle I used a lot. It's a really good tank for public battles. So we got an ace tanker there. I got my second mark on it. Steel Wall Award as well. But all in all, pretty nice little battle there. I'll take it. Thank you, me, for or I'll just say Cody for requesting that. Alright, I need to save that battle there too. But you know, you always need to have one of those tanks that can get you out of, you know, kind of, whether it's bad matchmaking or you're just playing, you know, a little bit off and, you know, you're starting to get a little frustrated. You always need a tank to fall back on. Like, I didn't want to fall onto the T110E3 because, you know, I just had a questionable battle in it. Like, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad. But I made a really stupid mistake in it. Usually mine is like the T110E3. You have the IS-7. I like playing like the Badger. Something that you have like armor to work off of, and you know, some other sats to go along with it. Like the IS-7, armor, a little bit of mobility for a heavy, and just kind of being annoying. Like I saw someone refer to it honestly on Reddit today like a tick if they can't hit your lower plate. That's a pretty good term. You know, the T110E3 and the Badger, good guns and good armor as long as you hide that lower plate. So something like that.